Good evening, you're watching 8 p.m. I'm Padmaja Joshi. The AIADMK headquarters in Chennai were a hotbed of chaos and violence today as the party cadre thrashed rebel MP Sasikala Pushpa's lawyers. All they wanted to do was to file her nomination for the General Secretary's post, the election to which are going to be held tomorrow. So is this a clear and simple message to every single detractor of Sasikala Natarajan that any opposition to her eventual elevation as perhaps the Chief Minister of Tamil Nadu will not be brooked?
Rebel MP Sasikala Pushpa's lawyers pushed around, beaten, abused. All of this outside the AIADMK headquarters in Chennai. It started with Sasikala Pushpa's supporters trying to enter the party office to file her nomination. Pushpa is determined to give a stiff fight to her namesake Sasikala Natarajan for the party's General Secretary post. Apparently, the party cadre couldn't brook the idea.
All party members will support our Cinnamma, Honorable Amma's sister, and our party's future. All our Cinnamma.
But why was Sasikala Pushpa's supporters were attacked?
She is not a member, that's all.
The AIADMK leadership too refused to condemn this violence at their headquarters, almost making it clear that any opposition to Sasikala Natarajan's elevation as Jaya's successor will not be entertained.
She has no business to enter our office. They should, several times police told them, our people told them, our ADMK office people told them, don't stand here, please go away, you have no right to stand here. But purposely they were standing and creating problem there, talking nonsense.
But the rebel AIADMK MP remains determined.
So, which I have, as a member and as an educator, I have to fight on this. Because after Amma's death, there is no one to save the party. It is the opinion of the people and also from the party cadres also. From grassroots level, everyone opposes Tirumati Sasikala Natarajan to become General Secretary.
The Sasikala versus Sasikala war has taken a violent turn. Well, till now, Sasikala has been fighting her opponents using a set of cleverly chosen puppets. But rebel Sasikala Pushpa wants to compete for the topmost position of the party, and she is not shying away, and she is going for blistering attacks against Sasikala Natarajan, the former aide of Jayalalitha.
They went there. They stood at the first floor or something. She was some other floor. They couldn't meet her in person. So what is going on there? There is a secret. Why?
The power struggle within the party is now playing out in full public view. It's only a matter of time before it's clear which Sasikala prevails. With Pramod Madhav in Chennai, Bureau Report, India Today.
Well, what's the history behind this message being sent out to Sasikala Pushpa and all of those who support her? She has been a thorn in the flesh of the woman who was tipped to take over not just the legacy but also the office of J. Jayalalitha. Sasikala Pushpa is the one person who down the years has been consistently questioning if Sasikala Natarajan is really capable of taking over from Amma.
Nobody can see her. Nobody visited her. Even the national president of BJP and also the Rahul Gandhi ji. Nobody, they went there. They stood at the first floor or something. She was some other floor. They couldn't meet her in person. So what is going on there? There is a secret. Why? So I suspect something may happen to her.
Meanwhile, for those who are left in any doubt, it seems the outcome of tomorrow's meeting, that critical meeting of the AIADMK, has already been decided, because speaking to India Today just a while ago, the party's spokesperson C. Ponayan made it clear that Sasikala Natarajan is going to be elected unopposed. Listen in.
பொதுச் செயலாளர் பதவிக்கு இதுவரைக்கும் எனக்கு வேண்டும் உனக்கு வேண்டும் என்று யாருமே கோரிக்கை விடவில்லை, மனுக்களும் தரவில்லை.
It's about...
All right, so exactly what is going on in the AIADMK? Why doesn't the party and the government come clean about what really is going to happen tomorrow? Joining us now on the phone line is C.R. Saraswati. She's the spokesperson of the AIADMK, and Mr. Saravanan, who's the spokesperson of the DMK, is also with us on 8 p.m. Ms. Saraswati, anyone who dares to raise his or her voice against Sasikala Natarajan will be left bloodied. Is that the message being sent out?
See, our party issues, most of the people, I can say 99.9% of the people want Chennai to become that is ma'am, Sasikala ma'am to become a general secretary. Because from the day, even I am in the party for 14 years. I've seen many times when we go to meet our Honorable CM Amma, if you want to give some letter, if Amma is busy or she's starting to secretariat, the next word what she will tell is, give it to Chennai.
Oh, so Ms. Saraswati, let me ask you, the 0.1% which differs is going to be beaten to pulp. Is that the message?
Sorry?
The 0.1% who does not agree with Sasikala Natarajan is going to be beaten to pulp. Is that what today's proceedings were meant to convey?
Majority people are telling we want Chennai to become a general secretary. This is party's issue. All important, all 99.9% people, some social medias and some people are creating a wrong news. We are in a strong way. We all say yes, we want Chennai to become a general secretary. We want her to take the position because more than 2 decades she was with Amma. She knows Amma's view. She knows how Amma run the party. She knows how Amma was running the government. Each and every moment, not only the success of Amma, even the failures of Amma, she stood behind Amma. She was there for 33 years with her. So we
fine, madam, but that still doesn't take away someone's right to want to file their nomination against Sasikala Natarajan for the post of General Secretary.
Yes. Nobody is asking. Nobody is filing a petition again.
That is exactly what Sasikala Pushpa's lawyers were trying to do, and you basically left them with a bloody nose.
Talking about Sasikala Pushpa's lawyer?
Yes, absolutely.
Who is Sasikala Pushpa? She's no more in ADMK. She's not a part of ADMK. Already when Amma was alive, Amma said, because I am telling you who is she first of all, she was just a teacher. Amma brought her to the party, she joined in the party, Amma made her a mayor. Amma made her a Rajya Sabha MP.
All of that is fine, madam. All of that is fine. But if you want to reject her nomination, you reject her nomination. You can't beat up her lawyers, ma'am. And which is why I'm asking you if this was an effort to send out a message down the rank and file of the AIADMK that any resistance to Sasikala Natarajan will not be tolerated. That is why I'm asking you the question.
Let me briefly answer your question. Don't interrupt me, okay? What I'm telling is, she was asked in the center of the parliament, what all the words she said about her Amma. Her Amma made her answer. If she's having her guts, let her resign ADMK MP first. She's still ADMK MP. She has to resign it. And not only that, what all the way she spoke about Amma, every channel knows, every media knows. She was commenting Amma like anything in her interviews and parliament. And not only that, today, how can they come in the party and they came and stood in front of our office? First, police told them to move away from there. They never listened. More than 10 people are standing there. A cadre first of all, our cadre doesn't know that is Sasikala Pushpa's husband. When police and he was arguing, our cadre came out. Our cadre said, who is that? When they came to know, they also said it is none of your business, you can please move away. This is our party, you have no rights to enter the office. But the way they behaved, they challenged our cadres and said, no, Sasikala Pushpa is going to come here, they are going to come inside office. They challenged our cadres, what you can do. And they were talking rubbish about our Chennai. Do you think the cadres will look at it and stand just like that?
All right, so ma'am, I don't know if you're really trying to justify violence, but it certainly does seem like that to me. Mr. Saravanan, since Ms. Saraswati refuses to answer this, let me ask you the question about whether this episode should not be seen in isolation. It is directly related to what is going to happen tomorrow. Already we have the party declaring that no other nominations are going to be entertained, and this was a message being sent out. Sasikala Natarajan is the new supremo. Anyone who challenges her will meet this fate.
Yeah, I think it's very sad that the election commission foresees ensures that every political party is run in a democratic way. But when I think the election commission should intervene in these circumstances, because it was made very clear by Mrs. Sasikala Pushpa that I wanted to file a nomination. At least their lawyers made it very clear they wanted to ask the nomination papers for the post of the General Secretary. They are sending a message loud and clear that whoever is against, whoever wants to contest, they will be taken to task, and violence will be the resort, or violence will be the thing they will resort to. That is the message being sent by the AIADMK party. See, let them select whomever they want, or let it be Mr. Sasikala Natarajan, Sasikala Pushpa, anybody. But that should not be, that should be done in a very transparent manner, and everybody should be given an opportunity. Since there is a vacuum, political vacuum after the demise of Selvi Jayalalitha and the AIADMK party, I think only when there is a contest, the strongest person will emerge. That will be good for the AIADMK party. I don't know why they are not doing that.
And Ms. Saraswati would like to respond to that. Is this the iron fist being introduced?
Please, few years before, there was an opinion poll in a Dinakaran Patrika belongs to DMK. They are given a statement who can become a chief minister of Tamil Nadu, either Alagiri or Stalin. That's about own brothers. Then there's somebody, they are given a result, Stalin will be the better person.
Okay, so you're drawing a very interesting parallel. So you're saying that politics of intimidation is now being adopted by the AIADMK? That politics of intimidation, what happened to Dinakaran, to the office of Dinakaran, that is exactly the example that you are citing now, Ms. Saraswati?
See, Dinakaran office, they gave an opinion and their people went in. We never went to Sasikala Pushpa's house. We never went to Sasikala Pushpa's office. We never went and hit her in her place. Those people are purposely coming to our office. We never went in. These people went inside Dinakaran office. We never went to Sasikala's office. Sasikala Pushpa's office.
So if someone tries to come to your office to try and assert their democratic rights, they are going to be meted out this treatment, is it?
She wants to create, till all that time she was talking rubbish about our party and our God, our Honorable Chief Minister Amma. She was talking rubbish in the parliament. Our Amma gave her MP. First I'm telling, if she's having a guts, let her resign the MP post first.
No, actually, Ms. Saraswati, and I want Mr. Rajshekharan also to come in on this. She wasn't talking about Jayalalitha. It was actually Sasikala Natarajan that she was talking about. Mr. Saravanan wants to come in. Yes, Mr. Saravanan.
Yes. Yeah, no, see, Madam Saraswati is talking about why she is not resigning from the Rajya Sabha post. See, the AIADMK did not even expel her from the party, fearing that she may become an independent and act on her own. Only probably now, after she filed the case, there is no clarity whether Sasikala Pushpa is expelled from the AIADMK party or not. If she is expelled from the AIADMK party, then she gets to hold the post, Rajya Sabha post, for a remaining term and ensure that she acts unattached to the AIADMK party, which is exactly what she wanted. But then, at the time, she was not expelled. So there is no clarity whether she was expelled or not, and now C.R. Saraswati is asking her to resign. First let them expel. If she expels, she's expelled, she'll become an unattached member, and that will play to her advantage.
Ms. Saraswati, would you like to respond to that before I bring in Mr. Rajshekharan?
She wants to join DMK. All the time DMK is supporting her. Even we are seeing every day, all the DMK channels are supporting. First of all, she is a cheap publicity person. She wants to create a lot of problem today.
Are you propping her up?
Publicity person.
Are you propping her up?
No, no way. See, no way. We are not doing that. We will never do that. We stand on our own legs. Our leader M.K. Stalin is doing a wonderful job, and he's being the most, in the last 6 months we have seen how he has worked and how he has captured the hearts of the people of Tamil Nadu. We don't want people like them, or we are not interested in propping people like that. We should point out that it is the BJP. She appealed to the central government, and it is the central government which assured her safety and ensured that she got police protection. Does it mean that the BJP is propping her up?
Okay, let me ask you, Mr. Rajshekharan, why this elaborate charade? It is quite clear where all of this is headed. Sasikala Natarajan is going to be elected General Secretary, and most would say the next step is the Chief Minister's office. Why not just announce it? Why put up this entire charade?
Padmaja, first and foremost, I just want to say one point. See, this Sasikala Pushpa, the so-called troublemaker, and who was creating all these kind of dramas in the public space, and media is picking up the stories and all this stuff, is just to say to the party which she is now being supported that she is loyal to them. She is no more loyal to the party which gave her the Rajya Sabha seat.
Which party?
I'll tell you one thing. When Madam Dr. Jayalalitha was alive, she was asked to get out of the party for misbehaving inside the party. She crossed the Lakshman Rekha of AIADMK party rule. That's what I understand
But
from the
Mr.
media reports.
Rajashekharan, given all of that, that still doesn't explain why someone would be beaten up. Have you seen those pictures? It's ridiculous that in a democracy, someone should be beaten to the point of blood oozing from their face. You're a political
I was
party,
not
for
present
heaven's
at the
sake,
AIADMK
not a bunch
office.
of gundas.
Padmaja, see, you cannot identify who had beaten Sasikala Pushpam, that expelled AIADMK MP's husband Lingeshwaran, because the cadres who are emotionally attached to Madam Dr. Jayalalitha spontaneously would have reacted. See, I don't subscribe to anybody who is behaving in a gundagiri manner, be it AIADMK or be it DMK. They should be punished. They should be brought before the law. That is
I don't
different.
think anyone is
But
going
as
to be
far as
punished,
the
given what the
behavior
official spokesperson of the AIADMK is saying, that people were upset because she was bad-mouthing Jayalalitha, so this kind of behavior is acceptable. I don't think anyone is going to be brought to book. Saravanan wanted to respond.
See, I think they should send out a clear message that whoever is responsible for this assault, I think they should be immediately taken to task. They should be immediately arrested. At least that will save them the embarrassment that, you know, it is supported by the High Command or supported by the supporters of Sasikala.
Okay, just stay with me for a second, because we've got a fresh reaction coming in from Sasikala Pushpa right now. Just a second, Mr. Rajashekharan, we've got Sasikala Pushpa speaking to our cameras right now. Let's listen.
Democratic manner, because even though we went peacefully, this kind of attack has been done. I don't know what to do.
Ma'am, இந்த நேரத்துல என்ன உங்களுடைய மனநிலை எப்படி இருக்கு மேம்?
மனநிலைமை நான் எதுக்கும் பயப்படுற லேடி கிடையாது. அது இல்லாட்டி இவ்வளவு பெரிய பிரச்சனையெல்லாம் நான் தாங்கி வந்திருக்க முடியாது. I won't afraid to anyone. I will face the situation, and also legally I want to fight. என்ன மனநிலைமையை பொறுத்த வரைக்கும் யாரும் எதுக்காகவும் வந்து பயந்து ஓடுறதா இருந்தா லீடர்ஷிப் குவாலிட்டிக்கு வர முடியாது. பயம் இல்ல, என்ன நடந்ததோ அப்படிங்கிறது. ஆஸ் அ ஹியூமன் பீயிங் அவரை தேட வேண்டிய கடமை எனக்கு இருக்கு. ஹஸ்பண்ட்ங்கிற முறையில என்ன ஆச்சோங்கிற பதட்டம் இருக்கும். மத்தபடி பயம் எல்லாம் கிடையாது. இதை விட என்ன பிரச்சனை கொடுத்தாலும் நான் ஃபேஸ் பண்றதுக்கு தயாரா இருக்கேன்.
தொண்டர்கள் வந்து அதிகப்படியாக வந்து ஒரு
Also, that was that was Sasikala Pushpa saying that she still cannot contact her husband, who she claims has now gone missing. He was last seen outside the AIADMK headquarters. Yes, you wanted to respond to what Mr. Saravanan said, Mr. Rajashekharan.
See, Padmaja, this Sasikala Pushpa's character, if you go by the track record of her in the past, she is being a bad-mouthing person. She is not obeying the discipline of the party when Madam Dr. Jayalalitha was alive. Now the party is in difficult times. The leader of the party is no more. Everybody is mourning the death of Madam Dr. Jayalalitha. During this juncture, she is creating trouble, and she wants to fish in the troubled waters of AIADMK cadres' grieve. I mean, this is very unfortunate. I mean, the way she is talking, the way she is sending her husband to the office of AIADMK where she is expelled. She is trespassing into the property of another party which has expelled her. She doesn't continue to be the member of AIADMK. So how can she or he trespass into the office of AIADMK when they are not entitled to enter?
How is it trespass, Mr. Saravanan?
See, I'll tell you how.
Yes,
see,
let him.
They have gone there. They have said, I am so and so. I want to enter inside. And the party cadres have said that you have been expelled, you cannot enter the office.
Saravanan.
So that is the rule of the party of AIADMK. It is not mine or anybody.
Yeah. See,
they have got a rule.
I don't think
that
it will
party
amount
functions
I
in
don't
that
think
manner.
It will amount to
how can you
trespass,
say?
Because once you are expelled, even expelled. Hello, Mr. Rajashekar, allow me to speak. See, what had happened is it can never amount to trespass because it is a public place, and as per the the election commission, the general council is being held only to ensure there is inner party democracy. When you are shutting out, exactly as pointed out by you, if you are not going to allow them or if you are going to reject them, the only way is to allow them inside, accept the application and follow the legal ways and say it is rejected.
I don't understand why DMK is so concerned about
they want to send a
AIADMK.
message that anybody who is opposing the Sasikala will be taken to task, and apart from that, yet another aspect, and Mr. Rajashekharan is saying they are grieving and they are mourning. Where is grief? Where is mourning? They are the same day where Selvi Jayalalitha was dead. All the ministers.
Exactly.
All
It
of them,
seemed more
they
about
took
usurping
happily,
power,
they took
Mr.
the charge
Rajashekharan.
happily.
It is all
Nobody
about
bothered
the
it. When
power.
Selvi Jayalalitha was
Let's not
inside the
fool
jail,
ourselves.
Everybody was
see,
crying.
yes,
There was
Rajashekharan.
not even
Padmaja,
single tear on any of those ministers. Where is mourning?
Padmaja, see, the grief doesn't mean you should cry and fall on the road and you should shed blood. This is not grief. Grief is inside the heart. Everybody cannot enact drama like how all these people are doing now to gain cheap publicity in the public space, in the media, which is very wrong. See, grief is something you cannot speak it out. That is the mindset of every AIADMK cadre. That's how I understand the situation. See, going by the merit of the matter, see what bothers DMK about the internal politics of AIADMK. I don't understand.
All of them cried. All of them cried, and they were sobbing before the cameras when they took oath.
Absolutely.
No, that is there. See,
absolutely. So I think it's a bit of a fix there.
Maybe they would have been shell-shocked. I mean, they have been in a
close to the heart.
No, and it is not just a mere coincidence, Mr. Rajashekharan, that within hours of the death of J. Jayalalitha being announced, the entire cabinet had already taken oath. What was the hurry? Are you still going to say that this was not about power and the events of that day onwards? All of that has led to tomorrow, what is going to happen over the next 2 days. I think it's quite clear to all of you gentlemen as well who have been observing Tamil Nadu, but still you will hear first the official details of that right here on India Today. For now, Mr. Saravanan, Mr. Rajashekharan, C.R. Saraswati, thank you very much for joining us. The coronation of Sasikala Natarajan, it is imminent, but could she just do a Sonia Gandhi at the last minute and refuse to take over the reins of the party? That's the big story all of tomorrow right here on India Today. For today on 8 p.m. Thanks for joining us. Bye.